It's Bourbon Night Live. How is everyone doing? Happy Easter.
I mean, Happy Easter.
Ha ha ha. Wow. Good night, everybody.
Oh my god. No, go back.
And we're back. Okay. That was a good one.
No, it wasn't. It's very overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't normally do, and like in the past, we've never. I don't know that we've ever done an Easter Sunday.
I don't think we have.
But I think we were both like, well, we don't have any plans. If everyone else is busy, that's fine. But we'll show up, and then we'll see. And so here we are.
Yeah, and we took a week off like 2 weeks ago, so we're like, this is that makeup. So
yeah, we'll do makeup.
Yeah, so there you go. So hope everyone is having a lovely Easter. We are going to dive in on some another live of Uncorkings.
Oh, whoa!
Everything that we have tonight has never been opened by anyone ever on Earth. We're the first ones.
That's overpromising.
Yeah. As long as no one looks into it, we'll be fine.
Right. So because we'll be doing those uncorkings, obviously, sometime after the episode, probably tomorrow, I'll put some chapter marks down.
Yes.
And a little scriber bar so you can jump around and see the different bottles if you want to. Mm-hmm. Or if you're watching it live, you're stuck with us the whole time.
You're stuck.
Usual.
You're stuck. Sorry about your luck.
And don't forget, if it's your first time here, give us a subscribe if you like it, and give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, I see that.
Please.
In the chat already, John's saying 22 likes?
Because every time we ask for thumbs ups, we inherently get at least 4 to 10 thumbs downs. So your thumbs up will offset that and make my heart feel a little bit better.
I mean,
it'll sting a little less.
It's Easter, guys. Come on.
Yeah, be kind.
Come on, be kind. Rewind.
At least just don't do anything, then.
Yeah, that'd be good. So we're going to start off the show here with an Ezra Brooks 99, and then later in the show, we got George Clooney coming out. He's promoting his new movie. No, I just felt like I was on a talk show there for a second. George Clooney isn't here.
I was like, where did that even come from?
Later in the program, we've got a couple Woodford
products.
Special releases that we're going to try. But this is Ezra Brooks 99. We paid $35 for it, but that was at the distillery. MSRP is actually $25.
Okay.
That's what they say. It's funny how they say the MSRP, and then at the distillery it's $10 more.
They charge more.
That's not uncommon.
Yeah.
And did I?
I don't think so.
I thought I saw something flashy on the screen.
I think it's that
it's the ad.
Little ad at the bottom of the screen. Yeah.
Right.
It's distracting visually.
All right, here we go with
appreciate it.
Easter cork pop.
Nice. Well, way to date the episode.
Well, it's live. So once it's not live, it's already dated.
That's going to be a heavy pour for me.
I was being generous.
Thank you. I'm got a little ear infection sinus thing going on, so I want enough bourbon to try to help kick that, but not too much to where I can't take my sinus medicine.
There you go.
So we're just trying to find the right balance.
It's all that happy medium.
I can't condone mixing medication and alcohol, so
no, don't condone it.
Speak with your doctor.
Don't you do it. Ooh, nice and toasty. Familiar.
Also, my nose is a little bit off.
Okay.
My palate, just because there's so much going on.
Now, it's no secret that currently their stuff is sourced. I'm talking about Lux Row. And this is probably Heaven Hill, or at least a mixture of Heaven Hill and some other sourced area. But they are, like so many other distilleries, making their own stuff, and eventually it will be theirs, but it's not right now.
I think it's got some warm, toasty, malty notes in there that I like.
Yeah. I can smell the nuttiness. It's like a Heaven Hill Jim Beam nuttiness. Ooh, wouldn't it be great if it was both of them?
That would be nice.
That'd be crazy.
Vic32198 says, let's get this started. Cheers, my first live.
Well, hey, welcome.
Welcome.
Your first live. Cowbell cheers. There you go.
Yeah, this is very sweet. It's smelling.
Sweeter smelling?
Sweet.
Yeah.
I think.
I agree. It's good nose.
Oh, it has a spice though.
Mm-hmm.
It's deceptively sweet on the nose.
Well, this is
got a little zip.
This is the rye mash bill. This ain't no Rebel, right? That's their wheated.
That's true. But even that has a little bit more of a kick than I would expect for a wheater.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Now, this is non-age stated, so I have no idea. It does say charcoal mellowed. That's interesting choice. Put that on the label. Charcoal filtered to get the bits of the barrel out of there. Some people chill filter, some people non-chill filter, some people charcoal filter.
Right.
They decided to call it charcoal mellowed.
Because it's just chilling.
It's just chilling. Yeah, sour mash. But yeah, no age statement, but 99 proof. They also have the Old Ezra 7-year barrel strength, cask strength, 117 proof.
Well, don't we have that around
sort
here
of
somewhere?
its counterpart. We may have it.
We may have it around here.
May have it directly behind me. I don't know.
Perhaps.
I haven't checked.
It could be.
It's behind me, isn't it?
I think. Yeah.
Here I am talking about it, and it's behind me.
It's right there. I can hear you. Yeah, this is nice and warm. You said the MSRP on this is 25?
25. So here's kind of the...
Honestly? Yes.
Honestly, yes?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, here's...
I like what you're doing.
Here's sort of... So, like, who is this for? I feel like this is for people who are wanting to get, in that upper... Not that there is any type of monetary label for value, but 25, I feel like a lot of people do put a price tag on value.
Sure. I think that what you're trying to say is they've taken a step or two into the, like, not everyone's journey starts the same way. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But, like, let's take our journey, for example. Mm-hmm. Like, starting in college, drinking bourbon and Cokes.
Yeah.
Then once you start, just trying things neat, you're trying some low stakes things. Like Turkey 101, which is under $20. Mm-hmm. Like, stuff, Evan Williams white label. Things like that. Then maybe you make one step up and go to something like maybe a Woodford.
I think Woodford is a lot of times people step up.
Yeah, something like that, which is going to be a little bit more expensive, though, than this, right? It's like 30?
Yeah, it's like 30. At least around here.
But 90 proof, so
yeah,
this is in the same price range as that, but I think this is like your third step in where Woodford tries to stay way more in the middle, more balanced, and like it's pretty much almost a safe bet for anyone making that step.
Right. This
would be a little higher proof, same price range, but more personality. I think more of that zest that we were just talking about carries a little bit more heat. And so I think that's that next. So it's like you're not quite ready to get up into maybe the $50, $60, $70 range, but you are looking to expand your palate a little bit. I
feel like Four Roses single barrel might be that step when someone wants to go higher in proof than like the Woodford, but it'd be around the same amount of money. It's 100 proof. But yeah, I feel like this is competing more with like your Wild Turkey 101s, your
flavor profile wise.
Evan Williams Bottle and Bond.
And
price. Your early times while it's still around,
Yeah.
Those type of things. So with that fact, it's actually a little bit on the higher end
of price?
Of price compared to what I think this is sort of what its peers is,
I guess. I think it feels right. Like the quality that I feel like that's in here, 25 feels right to me. Now, when you said 35 at the distillery, like, not that I would be disappointed in this at 35, but just for the reasons that we just talked about, it feels like that's the class it belongs in, and so that would be shooting a little high.
Yeah.
For what you're getting. It is quality. I like it.
I agree.
John Clark suggested Ardbeg, and I will just say that April Fool's was a few days ago. You missed it. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't do that. But we should have. That would have been funny.
Ardbeg. It's Ardbeg night?
It's Ardbeg night. No, it's not.
Yeah. Hold on. I want to put something on screen here.
Clifton from Bourbon Bites, whose shirt you're wearing, says, I think it drinks like a much more expensive pour. I'm a fan. I agree. I think it's really nice. That's why I was like, wait, this is $25?
Yeah.
Because I was surprised by that.
Well, Whiskey Mountains was asking, where'd you get that awesome shirt?
And the answer is...
It is from Clifton. Where
Bourbon
are you?
Bites.
Clifton, there you are. There's Clifton. Bourbon
Clifton,
Bites.
tell him where he can get this awesome shirt.
Yeah, let him know. It's a design that I helped inspire. So, proud
Chad had a contributing role.
Yes. But you know, we talked about that 117 proof, 7-year age-stated Old Ezra.
Yeah, well, I think for me and you, that's gonna win. But let's bring it out.
Okay.
I can tell that's really what you want to do.
Do you want to keep...
Trev, the Bourbon Wrench is here, and Jose is here too. Jose says the shirts are so soft and the sweaters are as well.
Yes, Jose is referring to whiskeyambitions.com. That's where our merch is. This one, you need to go over to Clifton's site to find where his merch is.
I think somebody dropped it, but I'm not sure. But a link in the chat would be easier than me trying to spell it all out.
Yeah,
So
I
we'll just leave that to the chat.
All
right, so what are we doing?
Why don't you pour a little bit more of this?
Oh, I shouldn't have drank it. I said I wasn't going to. And then I did.
And I will... This has now become a drink this or that.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Old Ezra, or actually Ezra 99, or Old Ezra. How old is it? 7 years. Barrel proof.
How old is it, Chad?
Or what do they call it? They call it barrel strength. So many options. Barrel proof, barrel strength, cast strength.
Foolproof.
Yeah.
I can't think of any more. That's the end of the list.
That's it. That's the end of the list. MSRP on this guy, I can't remember what we paid for it, and I didn't do my patented hang tag system, but MSRP, according to the internet, is $40. So only $15 more to go up 18 points in proof and have a nice 7-year age statement.
Intriguing. Huh. Now, I have to say, last time I had a pour of a 7-year, because I think we had a bottle from like a year or two ago. Everybody was raving about it when it came out, the Ezra 7-year. And I tried it and I was like, I'm good with it, but I don't see what all the hype is about. And that's kind of where me and this bottle left off.
And that one was discontinued in 2018.
Right. So, oh gosh, it has
the
been...
101. So what has replaced the 101 are actually these two expressions.
Well, I already like this one better than I liked that other one.
Agreed.
Gosh, it really feels like it was just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
But I guess it wasn't.
We got a super chat here from Roy. He says, sipping on Pikesville Old Fashioned at the moment. Looking forward to my first time with you guys live. Well, thank you so much. We'll join you with a Woodford Double Oak shortly. Well, that's awesome.
Sounds good. Thanks for joining us for the first time. We had a couple of first timers here on Easter.
Pretty good.
We got 332 people watching.
There we go.
More than I was anticipating. I wasn't sure what people were doing tonight. So
I get a much more subtle nose.
I don't know why I was going back to that one. I've already had it.
Just a more subtle nose on the 117 proof.
Oh yeah, this one's got a little bit, when you go back, more of like an almondy type of...
You know, it might be this one's going to pick up a few more rough edges because, I mean, it's not age stated. It could be a mixture of anything. If it says straight, which it does, anything 2 years and over, that is.
It's got a little bit more dark brown sugary.
Yeah, this one being a 7-year, I feel like this is the more mature of them.
Well, wow. That'll work.
Wow. What it lacks in a nose, it makes up for. Well, that's just like, I mean, it's powerful, but...
I feel like I got a little bit more flavor here.
Yeah, this...
Like, this is maybe a little bit one note. Mm-hmm. And I do like the experience of the proof, but to like it just for proof's sake.
Yeah, agreed.
After one sip, I'm kind of still leaning with this guy.
Agreed.
Which is strange for me.
Let's let it set in. And James Wolverton, our buddy over there, Castle and Key and the LBS and beyond, says, when is E.H. Taylor Warehouse C batch door slightly ajar uncorking?
That was an April Fool's thing too, right?
Man.
I'm pretty
didn't
sure.
Say that.
I saw it.
Well,
I assume it's
obviously
a joke.
Yes, obviously.
Because he
door slightly
ajar.
Yeah.
But it's not so far-fetched though.
No, we could print off a label and put that on a bottle and uncork it. And
thanks, James.
That would be great.
It was
Thanks,
like
James.
the one year that Wild Turkey did like a pumpkin spice It was a joke. They
Yeah,
released
yeah.
an image.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, anyways. Drew Bolin can't believe that the Princess of Proof just sided with the sub 100 proof bourbon. I know.
I told you not to call me princess. True. No, I mean, it's good, but it is a little one note. It's very heavy in a particular spice. It's just sort of like pepper. Pepper and...
I'm getting a lot of like the charred wood and a little bit of dryness and bitterness from
It's got a lot of wood for a 7-year.
Yeah.
Going back to the 99.
Again, I like the proof, but I think overall experience.
Wow. I have to agree. I'm just getting more
flavor, a more rounded experience. It is a little harsh on the like.
It is,
on the
but
finish, it's got a little.
yeah, but kind of.
Did I do it enough?
Kind of, what we're talking about, that area that like its peers, like the Turkey 101, the Evan Williams Bottled Bond, the early times. What else? Maybe like some Jim Beam Black or what's the Devil's Cut.
That's what I was gonna say, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure
couldn't think
if
of
you
it.
were gonna get there on your own.
So it being kind of the upper end price wise, but I think that's flavor wise it's around, and I'm liking it for that.
Me
fact.
too. I mean,
I'm gonna say drink this or that. I'm gonna say drink this.
I'm gonna say drink this too.
Save that $15.
Yeah, I agree. Which feels weird, but
See, we don't always go with the proof.
it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
When you pulled, this bottle was sitting, when I came down to sit here, this was what was sitting up here, and I was like, is that really what I want to do tonight? Because I'm always looking forward to when Chad brings out the big guns. Like, I don't know why. He can't do it every time, but I've come to expect it. I don't know.
Later in the program, Sarah.
This was sitting here, and I was like, okay, fine. But actually, I'm surprised.
I mean, think about
surprised.
it. Rebel 100, that's one of our, like, powerhouse values.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa. That's... Especially, some people, get that for $16 in
Is
their
this
area.
so this is new as of this year or last year?
This year.
This year.
This year. It just now hit our
So-
area on shelves. We got this at the distillery because it wasn't in our area.
Perhaps it goes, maybe we need to
Value?
jot this down in the value
Mm-hmm.
category for next year.
Doug from the Peanut Gallery, a $5 super chat. Thank you, Doug.
Thanks,
we'll
Doug.
give you a cowbell. Cheers to you. Thank you much. And we may
That'll also be for Eric,
Eric, yep.
who says, I'm drinking Master's Keep. I assume it's not Jeep. Kentucky Spirit and Russell's Private Barrel Select. Ooh.
I hope it is Masters Jeep.
What
That'd be
a
cool.
nice little turkey lineup for you tonight, Eric.
Oh,
Sounds like fun.
It's a Jeep thing. He wouldn't understand.
Oh my god. All right.
Well,
Well,
we'll have to see. We'll have to monitor this. See how it opens up.
I'm
but
going to hang on to this.
That's the one. That's the one.
I don't want to wear out my palate before we get to this Woodford Batch Proof, which I'm pretty
Right.
excited about.
Yeah. See, there we go. Clifton's saying that.
He said that?
He said Rebel. Yes, he's a robot. Rebel 100 finally made it to SoCal. It's our house bourbon. Can't beat $16. Extra 99.
I think he meant Ezra.
Ezra. Is everyone okay? Is everyone maybe
okay.
you've
I
had
can
a little bit too
translate
much already?
typo.
Ezra 99 is great to pair with it. Pair a bourbon with a bourbon?
Well, maybe he's saying, like, if you're going to have a lineup.
If you're
it's
gonna
a good...
continue to a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good.
I did my best translation.
There you go. Joey Tony bag of donuts. That 99 was no good to me. Too much cinnamon? I mean, I gave it to my
didn't get
roommate.
that.
He likes it, but he drinks everything on the rocks. Boo. Yeah.
Don't boo. Oh, he booed. I was
booed.
like, well,
booed.
you do you, but I'm not going to let
Okay.
Chad boo anybody.
I'm just reading what's on the teleprompter.
Who put a boo in the teleprompter? Will Ferrell's not funny, Chad.
I saw that
Sorry,
comment.
that was a comment. I don't
that
even
was-
know what it was about.
I think that was from Eric, maybe.
Oh,
Was that you, Eric?
maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
think it
know.
might have been.
Someone commented Will Ferrell's not funny, but I don't remember what video it was on, so I was like, I guess we made a Will Ferrell reference. I mean, he's not my favorite. What's the word for, like, referenceable? Like
Oh,
something
he's
that is so
very-
easy to reference. Yeah.
He's very
He's
referential.
like very quotable,
He's very quotable. I know it was one of our regulars.
right? Like,
If it wasn't you, Eric, sorry.
sorry to blame it on you.
Yeah,
It was somebody.
but-
And I was like, I guess we quoted Will Ferrell. I don't know.
That's
But he's
that's
not funny.
Not outside of the realm of possibility. Okay.
All right. Crooked Tail said it's too much cinnamon possible, and honestly, I think that's also my feelings. I really like cinnamon, but I don't recommend that you eat a spoonful of it with nothing else, because apparently you can choke.
Oh, this challenge.
It's bad. I don't even think that's like a fun challenge. I think that's like a death wish.
Yeah.
What if you would inhale it? It's crazy. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Now, we're going to Woodford World.
What's this?
This is the Woodford very fine, very old fine,
Very fine, rare bourbon.
It's very.
I do like this little strip.
It's rare. It's fine. It's bourbon. Yeah.
Very fine, rare
Very
bourbon.
fine, rare bourbon.
This is limited edition series number 16, 90.4 proof.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I know.
Yeah. So this is.
What else?
Well, it's not age stated, but Woodford does say that it has 17-year in it. This makes this.
But it could like literally have a drop.
Their oldest stuff, right? There's no ratios listed, but this is their oldest stuff that they have. Pause
Ooh.
for super chats. Guess it's so. This is from Brian. Guess it's the night of first time live viewers.
Whoa.
Always watch the replay, but first time joining live. Enjoying a Weller antique store pick from Maine.
Yay.
Well, that's very awesome. We will cowbell cheers you once we get something in our glass.
We
So
will.
Thank you for that.
And
Brian.
4555766 says it's my first live too.
Oh yeah. Well, there you go.
Is that your phone number? No, that's too many numbers.
Jenny.
Right? Yeah,
So,
that's too many. I counted.
Let's get this in our glass and opening up.
So I skipped to the last page of this little
Who
booklet.
did it? Was it the butler?
No, I just wanted to. I saw that the first few pages were like tasting notes and things, and I'm like, I don't want to be told. I'll compare later. But it's like it says credits it Chris Morris and Elizabeth McCall.
Right.
And I do like her palette very much. I can appreciate.
Cork pop. Little tinny. Nice bottle though.
Yeah, I
Very
do like.
easy to pour
They
from.
switched from that other like. It was almost Willet-esque.
Yeah, it was
Not quite, but
it was to represent the pot still.
Which, and I get that, but
Yeah.
I think this just sits a little more nicely. Like, I really like this rounded glass. It almost feels like a gemstone or something, like the way it's rounded and thing. It's really elegant, I think, and simple.
Elegant.
I think that's better. I get what
Yeah.
they were going with the pot still, but I don't think it was necessary.
Right. So this is the regular old, Woodford mash bill, 72 corn, 18 rye, 10 malted barley. But it does have what they're saying is their oldest stuff in there. Includes liquid from barrels that are a 17-year-old and date to 2003, holding back the barrels to batch with other barrels for a special release. So there you go.
I get a little bit of dill, like herbal, dill, and citrus.
That is interesting.
And almost... I think I've said this before, but almost like a salt and vinegar chip.
Yep. Yep. This is what it smells like when bananas age. I'm telling you.
I could get like a very faint banana peel too. I see what you're saying.
It's banana, but it's in that very dessert, so it's,
But I got those other things a little bit more. It's like
flambéed or Foster banana
See,
Foster.
I think it's just like old banana peel. Not like old gross, but just like it's
a
leftover leftover brown
brown
banana
banana.
peel. Yeah. And oh wow, this has got some layers. I don't know how I feel about all of these things together.
There's also a citrus pop in there.
Yeah, I think it's like a lemony zest or something.
Lemon. Border on orange, but I think it's more lemon.
When I first said citrusy, I was thinking
Yeah.
lemon or orange, so that's fair.
The more I really get in there, I'm getting more of their signature banana bread.
Well, I'm getting like that banana brown sugar cherry.
Yeah.
That whole like cocktail-esque
Yeah.
vibe of like muddled brown sugar cherries, orange,
I'm getting less of the brown banana. I'm getting more of that
and the banana, yeah.
banana bread.
But man, that like herbal dill vinegar salt was what popped first for me.
I don't get a whole lot of dill because I hate dill. Maybe I'll just suppress it.
Well, maybe I
That's a
only
good
said
nose.
dill because I was thinking vinegar because pickles, and then I said salt and vinegar. So
Yeah.
like maybe that's how I got there. But I did think it has a little bit of herbal.
From Clifton. Thank you, Clifton. First time viewer here. No,
Yeah,
you're not.
right.
Nothing in my glass yet today except
Easter mimosas.
Rabbit Hole
What
seems
a-
to be a great place to start off tonight. You know what? And I was looking through Instagram and I saw these people with Rabbit Hole and like baskets and stuff, and I was like, huh, okay. Didn't even register to me.
I would not mind to pull out that Boxer Grill. What is it? Boxer Grill?
Boxer Grill Rye,
Rye?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then from Nick saying, happy almost birthday to Chris L. Love the cats.
Love the cats.
Love the cats.
All right. Well, because we had a few there in a row, I'll just go ahead and give a triangle for all that we missed because I think that we
That's right. That goes back
Easter triangle.
three super chats there. Thank you all for that.
Yes. Thank you all. All right. Let's taste this crazy weird description.
Let's dive in. There's that melon.
Earthy.
The
melon
from like the Old Forester birthday
the
bourbon.
birthday bourbon from 2019.
Yep. Melon.
And almost like a cake. Like lemon okay. What's that cake called? It's like glazed
Yellow
lemon
cake.
loaf or something, but yellow. But yeah, but it's like they have it at Starbucks and it's like
I know
a lemon loaf
exactly
bread
what
with
you're
like the
talking about.
white icing on the top.
It's like a dense.
I think it's actually called lemon loaf.
a dense dense cake.
Yeah, like
Uh-huh.
a bread.
Yeah.
It's like a cross between. They call it a breakfast bread, but really it's cake
Yep.
because, you know.
The finish is going to sort of a weird place for me. Not
That whole front part of it was
Loving it.
so
yeah.
for me. Like I just need to go back.
And now it's settling in sort of a almost tart or
Pound cake. Thank you.
pound cake, the Van Halen song, of course.
It's just the 80s, you know,
Yeah,
symbolism.
symbolism.
Whatever year it was, someone will be like, that was actually 1979, or Van Halen wasn't
it
founded
was
until blah, blah, blah.
80s. It was 80s.
I don't know. I wasn't alive yet.
Jojo with Super Chat.
Jojo says, I'm trying to decide whether or not to watch old Mel Gibson or new Mel Gibson Mad Max or The Patriot tonight. Any thoughts? Cheers, y'all. Ooh. So, okay.
Wait,
new
Mel
Mel
Gibson
Gibson
and
Mad
Mad
Max?
Max? I know there was Mad Max 2, but he's not in the new ones.
I'm going to go
Like
with,
the Fury Road.
I was kind of feeling like old Mad Max.
I think old Mad Max. Yeah.
The new one was a fun watch in the theater, but it kind of made me feel like it was a little jarring.
I mean, it's a lot on a
It's
on
a lot.
on a big screen
Yeah.
for sure. But I enjoyed it.
No, me too. It was just like, from a sensory standpoint, it's overwhelming.
Sure.
There's a lot of like fastness and yelling and like spray paint in the mouth. It's a lot.
Spray paint in the mouth, yeah. I'm okay. You know how you can get a better nose after drinking it? Pretty much always. And you can kind of pick up things when you either hold it more off or you do like the top of the glass nose. I got that salt and vinegar chips, and I'm getting that little bit of dill now.
Okay. I'm just kidding. It's not like I'm right and these are the tasting notes. It's just, that's what I got.
I'm gonna stand up.
There's also like a really, really deep, dark spice. I'm thinking it's like a, I mean, I guess I would say clove, but it's light. Okay, John Wadsworth. He said pound cake was 1991. Fair.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, that's what he said. I assume he Googled it.
Well,
So I was 2 years off. My bad.
91 is still the 80s.
Well, I was 2. So I don't remember. Gosh, it feels like that. The 90s were so long ago. That's almost 30 years ago. That's crazy. No, wait. That is 30 years ago. Shit, my bad. Sorry.
I try not to think about it.
I just like my mood just went.
um, I mean, it's definitely different. It is a elevated Woodford. We should also say this was $127.
Do you feel like on the finish it's wow, 127. Sheesh. Okay. I feel like on the finish it's got a dryness, and I am getting some spice, like pepper or clove or something. But I feel like at the beginning, the tasting notes are all really interesting, but I don't know that I feel like they're all vibing together super well. And maybe it's the 90 proof, 90.4. I don't know. It feels like there's things going on that I like, but all in one package, I'm not sure. But it keeps me going back. Like, I've already drank mine.
Right.
Because I'm trying to, I think it's a fun experience. Like, and I don't there's nothing that I don't like. I'm just not sure if it's the right pieces for me.
If you want to...
Does that make sense?
Break out of your normal bourbon mold, at least for what we typically drink, this is definitely doing it. We're not drinking the regular, Woodford, what do you even technically call it? Woodford
Reserve?
Well, yeah, Woodford Reserve. Distillers. Nah, I can't even remember.
I don't even know.
Anyway, it's not the regular old Woodford Reserve.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And for me, again, just being where I'm at and what I'm looking for from a bourbon, especially over $100.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a little bit more proof. That's not everything. I'm not saying it needs to be in the 120s or the 130s, but I'm looking for something that strikes a balance between the mouthfeel and all the flavors that are going on in the finish that's somewhere above generally 100. But as you just saw, I liked that 99 proof.
Right. Exception to the rule.
Roughly 100 and up, whatever that may be.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, again, like I said, I think there's some interesting stuff going on here, and I would drink it again. But I don't think when I say I don't think, I wouldn't pay $130 for another bottle.
Agreed.
I think it's a fun experience. Obviously, I'm glad we got to try it for the show, but money out of my own pocket, it's a no.
And we've purposely stayed away from some of their other master collection, right? Am I remembering that right? Yeah, master's collection, like the cherry smoked barley
is one of the only things I've ever spit out.
Yeah.
And
some of the other
strongly
things.
disliked that one.
But we picked this one up because, it's extra aged wood. Well, it doesn't even say it, but we know now from reading that it's extra aged portion anyway. Woodford Reserve, and it's, the same mash bill. It's nothing super funky. We felt like it was a safe bet. But when it comes down to it, it's $130. That's not... I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay $130 for interesting. I want to really love it. And this is very middle.
For us.
For us. But that's all we have is our opinion, right?
Right. Now, for someone who likes regular Woodford, for what it is, the traditional Woodford flavor profile, the proof... Right. This is going to be a departure price point wise. And it has got a little bit more. And when I say funky flavors, I don't mean like it tastes like when people generally say funk. They mean it's weird.
Yeah.
It's different. But I think in a way that isn't off-putting to most people. So I think if you are a regular Woodford drinker, that is your thing. And you're looking to get a little bit more fancy, I don't know, and that you love their stuff. I feel like this would be appropriate if they want, you wanted to splurge on a bottle.
Sure.
For somebody who fits that description.
Yeah, and we're getting ready to see what unadulterated Woodford tastes like here with our next one with the batch proof. I'm just kind of I wish that was happening here. The 17 year that is in here, however much it is, I wish it wasn't down to 90 proof. We like higher proof stuff. and I'm just kind of missing being able to find any of that 17-year in this blend.
Yeah, I hear you.
Got some super chats to take care of.
All right.
Jeffrey.
About
to uncork the Bardstown Bourbon Company Discovery number 4. I hope I have a spiritual experience with the neck pour. Can't believe 1991 was 30 years ago. Drink to forget.
Oh,
yeah,
geez.
we love that Discovery 4. It's really
It is good.
Good stuff. Then we go to Sean. You got Sean? No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
I bought this Woodford late last year and opened it on New Year's. Don't really care for it. Now it has opened up a bit and is much better. Well, okay, Sean,
We'll
we
have
will
to revisit.
keep an eye on this one and maybe bring it back in a few lives. Then we got Jackie Zykan.
No, Zachy.
Zachy Zykan.
But you get it.
Yeah.
Tonight, tonight's showdown is Four Roses, single barrel store pick, OBSV. Ooh, I like that one.
That's a good one.
Versus Henry McKenna. Who you got? Ooh, I'm gonna go
with
Four
the Four
Roses.
Yeah. I got nervous there. I was like, Jackie Zykan has been listening to what we've been saying about this. Not
True.
that she made it, but it's in the.
She's, I think, more involved in the.
It's under the umbrella.
It's under the Brown-Forman umbrella.
Yeah.
I think she's maybe a little bit more involved with Old Forester, but I
Yeah,
don't
for sure.
actually know.
But still, I got a little nervous.
Yeah, you don't want to be bad-mouthing.
Not that we are. We're just
No.
reviewing some whiskey.
Well, not that I would change what I was gonna. Anyways.
Yeah, not that we.
It was just like one of those moments, like,
You're like,
ooh, okay.
she's behind me, isn't she?
Yeah, exactly. Kilco says, we got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I decided to pre-game stream with two 60% plus whiskeys today. Old Carter and Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C920. Was also unsure about viewers tonight.
Right, yeah, because of Easter. Using that ABV, what are you drinking? Some scotch over there, Kilco?
Yeah.
It's bourbon. We do
Don't be sassy.
do proof.
David Field says, as usual, Michelle and I are enjoying the show. We appreciate your good work. Well,
Nice,
thank
David and
you.
Michelle.
Very sweet.
Thank you much.
And Eric again saying, we are proof hounds. We want our bourbon over 100 proof.
Dang it. It's
Well-
our bourbon, and we want it over 100 proof now.
Everybody's got a preference, right? It's like...
How about a big
with,
triangle for all of them lovely super chats? Thank you guys for that. We appreciate it. To everyone.
Thank you. I mean, I kind of also think about, it's not an exact comparison, but like, think about like ordering a steak. You know, medium rare is the standard, but not everybody likes that.
Right.
Like, I like it.
Some people like it burnt.
But yeah, like my mom likes medium well to well done. I don't go out and order steak with her. No, I'm just kidding. But like, everyone should have it the way they want it, and I feel that way about preparation, but also proof-wise. You know,
Have it your way. Burger King.
Right, exactly. I mean, they've got the idea, right? You don't want pickles.
I don't want pickles. Or mustard.
So we won't make you have pickles or mustard.
Now here, we go up in price, actually, a little bit, believe it or not, whether you want to believe it or not. Yep. Here, I got us 2 clean ones.
I have one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because, okay. Well, never mind. You can just, set that one over there, please.
Okay.
Yeah, we go up in price because this is, you know, no 17-year in here, but it's barrel proof, or batch proof, I should say. $140, but it's 128.3 proof. Woodford Batch Proof.
140, huh?
140 for 128.3. So, I mean, I can hear the Elijah Craig barrel proof. We're actually in the pre-chat there was that mentioned. We'd rather have 2 Elijah Craig barrel proofs. More than likely, so would we, but those are harder and harder to find.
Getting there for us, anyways, in our area.
So it's always good to have, you know, if you can find something else that you really enjoy, even if it is double the price of that thing that you really like. So, let's see. Is that the spot? Yep.
JG says, I want my proof now. It's his proof, and he wants it
This
now.
proof and he needs it now. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Pause for cork pop.
No literature on this one, huh?
No.
Oh, I never even looked to see what their tasting notes said. Oh, well.
Oh, well. I'm sure we were right.
I mean, it wasn't going to change my feelings.
Right.
I was just curious. Thank you.
Now, the other release of this, I can't remember the proof. I think it was around 125, though. We really liked.
Yeah,
This
we
is
did.
their highest proof release so far.
Okay.
So we had their oldest, now we have their highest proof. see if I've got any info on this guy.
Cameron says for $100 plus, it better be a flavor and proof bomb, in his opinion. And I gotta agree. Oh, I like that picture. They've been Woodford's been having some good photography lately. They've got a commercial that was playing on like Hulu or something. That's just like the bottle on a white background, but they keep doing these like close-up shots of like the bubbles moving. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Like I am just, as someone who doesn't drink regular Woodford, every time that commercial comes on, I'm just like staring. I can't stop watching it. It's hypnotic.
Yeah. So Batch Proof is a celebration of Woodford Reserves' proprietary process, blending barrels into a batch and then bottling the whiskey at its actual proof straight from the barrel. Batch Proof is created using the same grain, bill, and process as Woodford Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon. So.
And that's what it says.
That's what it says. That's on Go Bourbon. GoBourbon.com, Bourbon Review.
Our friends at the Bourbon Review.
Friends of ours.
Who wrote that?
I don't know.
It's okay. Maybe at the top. Oh, wait, Seth.
Yep.
By Seth Thompson.
Seth Thompson. Good job, Seth.
Way to go, Seth. This is...
Before we get too much in the nose, let's just open up here and read this comment.
Carlos says, it's bourbon night. Sipping some Chattanooga 111 and enjoying the show. Proof hounds unite.
I got some behind me there.
Form of proof. Shape of hounds.
I like it. And then David Chase, long-time watcher, first-time listener. So you watch but you don't listen?
No, stop.
Love what you were doing.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Yeah, we got a cowbell right here.
I've just been giving out all the Easter Triangle cheers, and I was about to keep doing it too. It's the same either way. They both make pretty sounds.
They do. Well, here.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. Virtual triangle.
Ooh, okay.
This has
less of that dill.
None of the dill, none of the lemon.
Doesn't smell like
none of the salt and vinegar. Oh, I got it. But I think I got in there too far the first time.
Yeah? Well, yeah.
Getting, and I say this a lot with Old Forester, but like toasted marshmallow, brown sugar.
I'm getting a little savory.
Little pepper, like a little,
little peppered steak.
Almost like salt and pepper, steak. Yeah. That's a good description. I like it.
Good nose, but not super complex. Let's see.
I wouldn't put the toasted marshmallow on the steak.
Love that. Oh, do it, though.
Ew.
Love that color, though.
Yeah. Immediately, before I'd even had a chance to experience it, was like, that mouthfeel is way more up my alley.
Yeah.
Like, just from the second it hit my tongue,
Dang.
It was just silky. I don't know. Chewy.
Dang, that's hot.
It's a lingering heat. It's like chilling out.
It doesn't build. It's just there from the beginning and it stays. Like, that's a good 5 to 10 second just tongue punch, you know?
Okay. Yeah, just from the nose alone, I felt that this one was more up my alley, and someone called it out. Jose said bourbon dessert drool. This feels more bourbon desserty, which is the kind of thing I found that I really like more from Woodford and Old Forester. They tend to play in those dessert, again, the toasted marshmallow, the brown sugar, the, burnt orange with the cherry, and the banana. It all kind of tends to go a little bit more dessert notes, and I respect that, and I like to go Woodford whenever I'm in that mood. This is hitting that spot way better, in my opinion, than the last one.
Yeah, it was sort of a late oncoming Kentucky hug, but it got me in the bourbon, it got me in the belong, it got me in the to us.
I was like, what is he talking about?
In that order. Got some super chats here we're going to get to, starting with JG.
I see that one that's very interesting to me.
New clue game.
It was Mr. Woodford with the club bottle in the whiskey library.
I like it. We are in the, bourbon library, but...
We are in the bourbon library.
You can also call it the whiskey library.
I like the idea of a game. That's cool.
That is cool. Come back here, Vic.
Vic says, "Thank you guys. Got my order on Friday. Love the shirts. Thank you."
Awesome. Very
Yeah,
good.
we need to get on some. I'm itching for some new designs. It's spring.
I know.
I want a tank top. I don't know. Well, don't you worry. I'll get on that.
Yes.
And then we already did that one.
Yep.
So we're all caught
we
up.
are up to date.
Wow, you aren't kidding though. That second sip for me, because obviously
2 sips, Sarah.
it is so warm and like I'm had kind of a sore throat all day because of all the junk that's going on. And this is the first thing that has made it feel better. Well, I guess technically it could be a cumulative numbing of my throat based on all these things that I've had. But it feels like it's this. And it's really nice.
Numb the junk away.
Well, this is the highest proof thing I've had all day.
Yes.
So.
Everyone is saying dessert, which I don't disagree, but, you know, I haven't gone back for my second sip. I've been letting it really sit here, and I am getting the aftertaste of a little bit of sweet barbecue.
Oh.
It kind of went from that peppery steak into, like, a, sweet savory, which I do enjoy.
I'm getting pepper, clove, cinnamon. Those. And in a way, the pepper is bringing a little bit of that savoriness back. But it was more savory for me on the nose. It's like a pepper and the oak, that are bringing some of those savory, offsetting the sweetness. But I still do feel like it has a lot of desserty notes. But I wouldn't say it's overly sweet.
Wow. A lot of front of tongue, spice.
But that mouthfeel,
Nice
though.
little burn. It's got a great mouthfeel. The second sip, you are, you get acclimated to the proof. So that first one, you'll get kind of lit up if you haven't been in that area so far in the day. Second sip, though, acclimated to it, I get a lot more of just the flavors, that can sometimes kind of hide under that tongue punch.
It's easing my pain.
Good. I didn't have any pain, but
or
it's
it's
easing
kicking
mine.
in. I'm not sure what's happening, but I like it. And honestly, my ear popped earlier too. That felt great.
The richness of it, to me, is like, and this goes along with the mouthfeel, it's sort of like a sweet sorghum, a sorghum molasses. It's like a slow travel down the gullet.
It is a slow drip
It's
into here,
yeah.
but it's nice.
It's like an IV of bourbon.
It's very warm.
It's an IV drip of barrel proof.
And
batch proof.
I really like this actually. I mean, I feel like this could be good spring, winter, fall. Maybe not summer just because the proof point.
Right.
But like right now, where we're still having really cold mornings and evenings, this would be so nice just to...
How many flannels do you give it?
I'm going to give it parkas because in the spring, not a parka, a windbreaker or something.
Oh, for spring.
Because you've got to have something that,
I was gonna give it 3 out of 5.
water resistant, but also keep you warm and keep the wind away.
Yeah.
Oh, I
keep going back to the nose just because it's a really enjoyable nose.
What's that, out of 5?
Out of 5.
I give it a 4.5 out of 5 parkas.
Dang.
Maybe 4.
I was giving it 3.
For why? Why not more?
It's different than like a Stag or a Booker's or an Elijah Craig. Like, it's got that there, but I don't think it has the barrel behind it like those others.
But that's not the Woodford way.
What's your Woodford way?
I don't go into a Woodford product expecting that. That's like not part of their identity to me. I do feel like it has some barrel, like good,
that's
good
how
sturdy
I
barrel
measure
influence.
my parkas.
Oh, okay.
Or flannels.
See, I'm thinking, will it warm me up? Does it, experience-wise, through and through, how am I feeling about it? Like, I really like the mouthfeel. I don't know. I'm pleased with it.
It is spicy. I'm not a cigar smoker, but I feel like this would pair well with a cigar.
Very nice, yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Cigar
Someone who
smokers out
smokes
there,
cigars,
weigh in.
try it and tell us.
Yeah.
If you please.
We got this is from, I don't know, Annihilator, right?
Oh, very good.
My wife and I tried this earlier this week. My wife smelled and tasted roasted marshmallow note. We both tasted ashy on the very back end.
I think that's the barrel char.
The char barrel, yeah, okay. Woodford Double Oak is her favorite.
Nice.
Okay.
That
yeah.
one I think Double Oak has chocolatey and barbecue flavors.
Yeah. This does have some, I mean, it is more closer to a double oak or maybe even a double oak than it is just the regular old Woodford. We got Joe with a super chat. Sarah?
I think you missed one, but I'll go with Joe.
Oh, sorry.
Joe said, first I thought you were mad at him, but now I realize you're dealing with the crap in the air right now. Hope you feel better. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little scratchy, and
She's never mad at me.
I appreciate it. I'll be fine. I thought I was going to escape the wrath of allergies this year.
I had it super bad.
He had it last week, and it has now...
Last 2 weeks.
I woke up this morning, and I was like...
Now it's your turn.
My ears.
Yeah, I had it.
So it's all up in here.
Bad.
But
Sorry
this
for
is gonna help.
skipping you, Thomas. Didn't mean to do that. Cheers. Love y'all. Sipping Four Roses Barrel Proof store pick by Jackson's Wine and Spirits in Lafayette, California. For those keeping score.
Nice.
Very nice. Thank you,
Cheers.
Thomas.
We will do a cowbell. And then somebody asked, which I don't know where it went.
Cha-ching.
Ben asked, Copita versus Glencairn, same experience overall? Question mark. Not quite, because the Copita doesn't have like the tulip bulb.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit different, but I think different routes to get to the same destination. If you'll.
There it is.
It's a little, the Copita has the stems, so it's a little bit more baby wine glass, basically.
Yeah.
Little, JG said pinkies out, and you do tend to, because it's such a small stem.
Yeah.
Which it also has like a little cap hat that traps the nose. So I think the great thing about the Glencairn is where it's tapered at the top, that helps you get that nose.
Mm-hmm.
And the Copita doesn't have that, but with the little hat, it does help trap the nose. So both are good ways of enhancing the nosing experience.
And
they just go about it differently.
You can get little hats for Glencairns too.
That's true. I like the little hats because in the summer, there's always a bug trying to get into your bourbon. And so it's nice.
And, you see a lot more master distillers. I don't think I've ever seen a master distiller using a Glencairn, now that I really think about it. But I've
Are you sure Eddie?
Eddie, it's the
Copita?
Copitas. I mean, I don't know if it's a Glencairn Copita, but is a Copita style shaped.
Wow, I guess you're right. I hadn't thought about it, but I think you're right.
I mean, I take that back. I think the guy at Luxro, I can't remember his name, but I think he was in that tasting, we did at Bourbon and Time. I think he was drinking out of a Copita. But I'm talking more about like in the warehouse on a barrel pick, thieving from the barrel. I think a lot of times it's
I think it is a Copita.
Copita style.
Yeah.
I know Four Roses. Four Roses Master Distiller.
Brent Elliott?
Brent Elliott. Good God.
You mean my boyfriend?
I forgot my best friend's name. Brent.
I haven't seen him in so long.
I know.
Do you think he thinks about me? I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Do you think he misses me?
He's gonna kick in that restraining order, sir.
I'm just kidding.
I think we always see him using those Copita style ones as well. Another super chat here from Christopher.
He says, cheers, Sarah and Chad. Thanks for putting me first. It's a beautiful night here in Virginia with Isaac Bowman port finished in my Glencairn.
Nice.
And John Streets saying, finally tried Stag Junior, and while good, it was underwhelming. I wonder a batch. I prefer Henry McKenna 10-year, Pikesville, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, or Yellowstone 2020 LE. Cheers, you two rock.
Wow.
Hey.
Interesting.
You know
John.
what?
Yeah.
I'll take the stag that you want to leave behind from now on,
give
and
us-
then we'll figure out some sort of a
Please give us them stacks.
cheering.
Yeah. Well, that was definitely triangle worthy.
It was.
Get that loaded up.
I'm going to do that. I lost my this thing. It's important. I don't know why.
It is.
It helps. Ooh, that
So
was
it can
loud.
resonate.
My bad.
So let's go into recommend or not. Here for this one, Sarah, $140. Now that was retail. I don't know if this one gets the secondary bump. I guess maybe some places are probably like,
I'm not worried about.
It's limited, so let's.
We got it
raise
for
up.
140. I
We
think
got it
that's
for
all we can go off.
140. I don't know if that's technically what they consider MSRP, but 140 for 128.3 proof. I'll tell you what, it's been really enjoyable.
I agree.
It is. The funny thing about Woodford Batch Proof products, the two that we've had, the two releases, is it's hard to really tie it back to Woodford Reserve. I feel like it is very disconnected from their 90 proof realm. But having more like Old Forester higher proof products, I feel like it ties.
It feels more in line with that, I think.
They're both Brown-Forman, for those that don't know. So they're under the same roof, but, different distilleries. But, and people said this forever, Woodford with their 3 pot stills can't crank out the amount of stuff. So they're getting Old Forester barrels, brought in and mixed with their stuff. Now, Woodford is expanding, and they are adding 3 more stills.
Good for them.
So that may change in the future, but no time soon. So we are looking at Old Forester, basically. So it makes sense that it ties more to that.
Yeah, I think, okay, I like this. I do. Price not a factor. Would I get another bottle of this? Yes. I wish it was a little closer to 100, but who doesn't want things to be cheaper?
Right.
But if we're spending $140, how much was that Old Forester 150th? Because I feel like it was like 150, 140. Yeah. So if I have that much money, if I have $150 in my pocket, and I have to choose between, I think I'm gonna go with the 150th, right? The Old Forester 150th.
I kind of feel.
I like this, but I like that better. And if I'm thinking about spending money in that price range from Brown-Forman, like from a product that high proof, whatever, I'm going to go with the Old Forester 150th over this, while I still think this is very good and would happily drink it anytime. And I think, I really like it a lot. I do think that we should, just to check ourselves, maybe blind put it in our best of this year, just to see where it shakes out.
Sure.
Because I would be intrigued.
Yeah.
And
I was also thinking, Sarah, it might be good. This one, the other release.
That we just had?
No, this one.
Oh, this one.
The other release of this one. The Old Forester 150th, and then we have a really good Old Forester single barrel, I think, from Total Wine. Put those in a blind flight.
Little flight? That's fun.
See how it shakes out.
Yeah.
I
can see a lot of people saying it's not worth it, and I think going back to your point before, if you can find, again, it's hard to beat the Elijah Craig barrel proof argument. This is a different flavor profile.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for something that's a good limited release barrel proof product that is just a crowd pleaser all around, I think Elijah Craig barrel proof is where it's at, and it's
for sure
it's half the price.
Yeah.
In most areas, some could be more. I don't know where you are, but it's less.
Agreed.
Hard to argue with that.
It is.
While I do like it, and it's so hard to say no to you because this bottle is so pretty.
It's a really nice bottle. Yeah. A couple super chats here. Taste and Sensibility. Another channel here on YouTube you can check out and subscribe to if and you like.
So Glenn's Orcopetas and hats lead to a question. Have you ever talked about a third state IBN coin? Yes, we have.
We have. It is designed.
Oh, okay. So it just needs to go to the printer.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, we'll get on that.
Yes, indeed.
And then we won't wait so long before the next one.
Right.
The things that got away from us.
And Crooked Tail.
Crooked Tail says, for $150, I'm picking up 2 Elijah Craig barrel proofs. Can't blame me there. Totally understand.
It's like we fed you the script there on that one.
Oh, Greer says, throw 1920 in there. You know what? You're not wrong.
Yeah, I think proof would be a little bit of a giveaway.
It's not
but
quite as on the desserty proof
115
level.
proof,
right,
yeah,
but
but
still. Oh, he
for
said
those
into
super
the
chats.
flight. I see.
Yeah, into the
I
flight.
thought we were saying into like the consideration of spending less money but getting something good.
No, into the flight, but I think those others are 130 and above. I think that 115 would sort of stick out. But you never know when it's blind and they're right beside each other.
Yeah, for sure.
You just never know.
You don't. And I was going to say, Stag Junior too, but no one can find it. So what's the point in even bringing it up?
I know.
Because it's like, oh, well, you can get Stag Junior for $55-$60. No, you can't.
Where? Show me, please. Show me where I can get it, period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not about to be like, I'm not going to tell you to get this at 140 because you can get Stag Junior at 60.
Yeah.
Because no, you can't. I mean, you could in a world where
in some states
that happens.
In some states, yes. In Kentucky, nah.
Nah.
Nah, son. Nah. Yeah.
Well, this has actually made me feel better, and I thought it would make me feel worse.
Well, good.
So that's good.
Good. Yeah, and we got, I haven't checked in a little bit, but 450 people.
Nice.
There's those 3 thumbs down, so
More
thank you.
Yeah.
For an Easter thumbs down.
What I expected,
Thank you.
pretty much. Well, just because you said that, now there's going to be a 4th.
On Easter?
Yeah, watch it. I bet you.
Come on.
Any minute now.
How about some more thumbs ups? If you like the ride, thumbs up your guide.
I would get the rabbit hole out, but at this point, I feel like after this, I don't think my palate can.
Yeah.
I think I'm all set.
Yeah.
I'm in a good place.
So in recap, the 99 over the 117 Ezra.
Ezra.
This
Surprising.
over the very fine, good, old. What is it called?
Very fine rare bourbon.
Very fine rare bourbon. So we got the 128.3 and the 99.
Oh, 2 more.
We really, 2 more.
You really brought them out.
Thanks.
Look at you. 6, now more.
Okay.
Let's see. You had to say it, didn't you?
Yeah. We're not asking for the thumbs downs. We're asking for not the opposite, which
They
is
don't
probably
like
why.
it, though, when
Reverse psychology?
Right.
You can't acknowledge them.
We had someone regret their decision. Thank you for giving it a second thought. All right, anyways. Yes, but in recap, yeah, we like this batch proof better than the very fine rare bourbon.
Yeah.
However, it's hard to give it a full thumbs up just due to the price. Quality-wise,
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I just had tried to take myself out of this channel. Like, of course, we would buy it because we want to share with you guys. We got to review it. But if it was $140 of my own money, I'd probably pass.
That's tough.
It's really tasty.
I would
probably
have,
wait.
like myself and 3 friends go in on it. And, that way you get to try it. You get to have a 4th of the bottle.
You share it.
Everybody wins.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know. If you're a big Woodford fan and you've
That's what I said.
collected all the 15 others.
Yeah, then I think it makes sense.
Yeah, but
So.
it is what it is. It's the best Woodford we've had. I'd say.
Yeah. The batch proof is my favorite thing that they do. So that's saying something.
Yeah,
But I
sure.
still think I would rather have, of all the batch proofs, the Old Forester 150th or one of their single
agree.
barrels. It's very good. All right.
Jose is saying if you like an IBN shirt, go to whiskeyambitions.com.
What
Thank
a
you
doll.
so much. He is
Thank
our
you.
Nutty Squad team leader. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's where our
And,
that's where our stuff. You like this shirt? Go check out Bourbon Bites, Clifton's channel.
You should go to patreon.com/itsbourbonnight and become a patron. I've heard that when we do barrel picks that they, from a tier standpoint, they get the first access. Is that true?
That may be the only way.
Is
Sarah,
that
to
the
get
rumor?
A Bourbonite barrel pick.
But that's just one of the many benefits.
Yes,
Right?
it's true. It's true. Yeah.
It also lets us know that you really, really love. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean
we appreciate everyone that's
a
here
way
in the
to,
chat.
It's a way to support the channel, just like super chats are. Patreon is a way to support the channel if you like what we're bringing to the table here. I mean, $140.
Oh, stop! No, but seriously, if it weren't for patrons, then we couldn't buy bottles like this. So
that is absolutely
they
correct.
do help make the dream work.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just that's my little Easter.
Sermon?
I guess I wouldn't call it that.
No.
My spiel.
But yeah, your
Whatever.
Spiel. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, guys, here on Easter, and hopefully it was a good Sunday for everyone out there. And we will see you Friday for a produced episode, and back here on Sunday for another live.
Yeah.
And when we can, we'll drop things in the middle of the week. When we can.
When we can.
Can't always. But
No promises. We like to
we try.
surprise and delight.
Yeah. Under promise, over
Deliver.
We're the first people to ever say that.
Oh, for sure. We should coin that term.
It's patent pending.
And it's
So.
all right. Thank you all. And
Thanks, everybody. We're going to play this 20 seconds of outro music and awkwardly stare at you.
Oh, I don't like
It's
this
Sarah's favorite thing.
It's my least favorite part
It's
of
her
the evening.
Favorite things. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.